Hi everyone, welcome to my Monday night live stream. We have a blitz tournament that's gonna happen very soon. I'm just setting up right now, and we have 8 players right now. So because of that, I'm gonna actually enjoy myself right now. Okay, and wait, hold on for a second. Wait, let me go back to the tournament right now. Hold on for a second. Um, we have 7 people, 7 players. So because of that, I'm gonna just go ahead and broadcast all the games. I think it's gonna be good turnout. We've got David Pacheco rated 1583. And we got a lot of people under 1,000. So I'm looking forward to analyzing people's games. So this should be great. Feel free to type something in the chat box on YouTube. I will be happy to read it. Okay, here we go. So we're gonna go ahead and watch this game. This is against Holden-C and David Pacheco. And this is the Sicilian defense. So this is a very common opening. Let's go ahead and take a look at our next game. This is Coffee 22 and Faye-Daily. Coffee 22 is one of my students, so I hope that. Okay, so this is a Queen's Pawn opening. This is very common. And let's see about the other games. We've got we've got some 2013. And this is against Anja Weiss. We have some 2013. And this is the 4 Knights game. And that's great. You want to get all the knights and bishops out. So that's a good start. And we also have. Okay, so it looks like Mahatar has a buy. That's okay. Let's go ahead and take a look at the first board. And let's see what's going on. I noticed that David Pacheco just moved the knight over to D4. This knight is in a strong area. Notice that if this knight takes the knight, this would be a big mistake because then this pawn can take it, and then that would be a pawn fork. So, okay, it was good that Hoden moved the knight right there. And I'm going to turn off the lines right now. Okay. So the pawn goes there. Oh, so the bishop goes there. Okay. And David is being aggressive by moving the pawn here. And I noticed that David hasn't gotten his this knight out. Okay, so okay, he just did. Okay, and then queen should take it. And then notice, this bishop is controlling the G8 square, so it would be a bad idea for so that means that David cannot castle right now. So this is interesting. Let's move on to another game. This is against Coffee 22 and Faye _Daily. What is going on right now? It looks like this is a pretty this is a nice opening. Okay, so bishop takes. So oh, what just happened? Was that a mouse step? The queen should have just taken the bishop. Oh. But okay, that's crazy what just happened. I think that Prey Daily probably had a mouse step, and okay. So because of that, Prey Daily is down a queen, and that means that Coffee 22 is in a winning position. So we'll see how this game goes. But let's move on to another game. We're going to go ahead and take a look at this game against some 2013 and Anja Rice. What is going on? So I noticed that black doesn't have a queen and white does. I don't know what happened to black's queen. Uh-oh. Okay. Um, but even though black is down a queen, white still has a lot of work to do. So we'll see. If I was white, I would probably just trade down, since I have a stronger army. But we shall see what happens. It's interesting. It's gonna be an interesting game. Okay, let's go ahead and just take a look at game. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and take a look at David Pacheco's game again and see what's going on. Okay, so it looks like the bishop just captured queen goes clear, and it looks like the position is pretty equal. Okay, what's going on? Okay, so I noticed that the pawn on a5, this is a backward pawn. So perhaps what Hoden can double up on this file and maybe go after this pawn. I don't know, there's a lot of things that can happen right now. Okay, white goes there. Oh wait, the queen can just take this pawn, because if the pawn takes one of these pawns, then the queen can just take this queen. So that means that the pawn on d4, it's a pinned piece. So this pawn should not take the e5 or the c5 pawn. Okay, so maybe that's why Hoden moved there. So that's interesting. Let's go ahead and move on. This is pretty daily. Okay, what is going on right now? Okay, I noticed that Pretty Daily has 2 rooks, and but black still has a queen. We should perhaps go after the king right now. Okay, so the rook can just take it, right? And if rook takes, then the queen can just take it back. And then this is looking good for coffee 22. So we'll see what happens. But okay, so king goes there. I would definitely just trade it. Okay, and then Black is doing okay job. This rook can go to e8 to check the king, but the knight can go to f8. So right now it looks like Coffee 22 is doing a good job. Oh, okay. Okay, so white resigned. Okay, interesting. Let's go ahead and just take a look at another game. Oh, there's 2 more games left. Okay, let's go here. And what is going on right now? Okay, so David Pacheco is up a pawn right now. I also noticed that Hoden has 3 pawns, but notice they're double isolated. So that's interesting. If I was white, I would probably try to fight for a draw. So perhaps this rook can maybe go to e7 and go after the h7 pawn. That's something that white could try to consider. Perhaps the king can go here, but if I was black, okay, it looks like this Hogan wants to move the rook over there, but the king can just go here. Yeah, okay. And it looks like it's Hogan trying to checkmate, but David still needs to be careful right now because white still has the 2 rooks. Yeah, so we'll see. Okay, and then I would probably... Okay, so he's just trying to go after a pawn. Great. Let's go ahead and move on to see how the other games are going. Okay, this is 'Anja Rice and some 2013. Okay, so Anna Rice needs to hurry up. She has less than 7 seconds left right now. What is going on? Okay, so pawn can just take it. No. Okay, interesting. Okay, interesting. So black won on time. I'm probably gonna go ahead and analyze this game in detail after the tournament, but let's move on. Okay, we've got this game. This is the last game of round one. It looks like David just promoted the pawn to a queen. Okay. Oh, I noticed that the king can go to g7, and that traps the rook right now. And it looks like the rook can just go to g1 and check the king. That's what I would probably do right now. Let's go and check. Okay. No. Okay. Okay. Good. Okay. So David won on time. Okay. Interesting. I was suggesting that the rook can also. Okay, here we go. Okay, so David is playing against Coffee 22. This should be an interesting game. And let's see how this game unfolds. So it's e4, a5, knight to f3. This is a very common opening. So we'll see. Oh, okay. So it looks like White wants to do the Ponziani. So this is the opening that I play. Let's go ahead and just take a look at this game. This game is against some 2013 and Trade Daily. Some 2013 needs to make a move. It's your move. Come on, you're gonna move quickly. Okay. Well, I don't know what happened, but I'm hoping that some 2013 will move soon. Let's move on. How about hold and see what's going on here? Okay, it looks like both players got the knight and bishop out. You guys, welcome to my live stream. If you have a question to ask me, or if you want to write a comment, feel free to do that in the YouTube chat box. Okay, knight goes there. The white knight is threatening to go f7. The king cannot take it because the bishop is protecting the pawn, but black decided to castle. And if I was black, I would probably maybe move the pawn to h6 to attack the knight, or perhaps the pawn can go to d6 so this bishop can get out. So that's what I'm suggesting, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Let's move on to the first board right now. And okay, so David's bishop is attacking the queen. We need to move the queen. And okay, so this is interesting. If the knight goes here, then the queen can just take. Okay, well, queen should just take the bishop. And I also noticed that David has a stronger army right now, because I noticed that David has a bishop and Coffee 22 does not have a bishop. So that means that David is up a piece right now. Okay. So that's interesting. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on to some 13. Okay, good. So they finally did move. Okay, that was good. What's going on right now? Okay, knight goes there. Perhaps the bishop can go there. If bishop takes, then the queen should just take it back, and then white can just go ahead and just castle. But Black needs to focus on getting their knights and bishops out. Okay, so I guess bishop takes it and the knight can just take it back. I would have taken it with the knight because the knight would be in a very good square. Yeah, taking it with the pawn that doesn't. Yeah, I don't know about this move. Yeah, I would definitely just take it. Okay, but the knight goes there. Perhaps the bishop can go to b4 and then black can castle, but we shall see. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on to this game and what is going on. Okay. So Coffee 22 is still holding on right now. The rook cannot safely go to b8 because of this knight. But since I'm up material, perhaps the knight can go to e5 and then offer a knight trade. I think that would be great. Let's see. Let's see what's going to happen. Okay, so the pawn goes there. It's attacking the rook. David should move the rook right now. Okay, the rook goes to b2. So I mean, maybe the rook can also go to e2. Oh, okay, that was a mistake because it's not safe to take it. Okay, so that wasn't good. And then David just immediately just took advantage of that mistake. Okay, let's move on. Let's see what's going on with some 2013. Okay, looks like the knight went there is attacking the queen, and the queen moved to d2. What's going on right now? Moving the pawn to a3. I like that move. It kicks the knight out. This knight should go to a6 exactly. But whoa, this knight is attacking this bishop. The knight should just take the bishop right now. Is I gonna see this? No. Okay, let's move this rook over to e2 so the queen can protect the bishop. Oh my gosh! Wow, this is crazy. The knight can just take the bishop right now. Okay, but black doesn't see that. This bishop is valuable. Okay, again, we gotta like move this rook here so the queen would be protecting this bishop right now. Okay, but I noticed that some white has less than 25 seconds. Oh my gosh, pre-daily has about 3 minutes. Okay, this is interesting. This is a very interesting game right now. But again, oh, okay, but that doesn't help because the pawn, now the pawn can go to f4, and then that's going to be a pawn fork. So let's see if Prey Daily sees that. Okay, well, it's kicking the knight out. Okay, now let's move pawn to f4 and do a pawn fork. No, okay, so black doesn't see that. Okay, that's okay. Let's move on to another game. This is against Anja Weiss and Hoden C. What is going on right now? Oh wow. Okay, the knight. Ooh. Oh, okay. So bishop just knight just take it. Good. And I do like white's position right now. Perhaps the pawn can go to f6 because if the pawn takes, then the queen can just take the pawn on h6. This looks very good for white. Okay, the queen goes there. And then maybe, ooh, okay, wait, hold on, what's going on right now? The knight is there. No, okay, that's the right idea, but it's a mistake because now the bishop can just take the queen. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. Okay, the rook can just take the queen right now. And this pawn is pinned. Wow, there's a lot of crazy things going on. Okay, but the bishop can just take the queen. Okay, so bishop goes there. It's checking the king. Also, this rook too. But once the king gets out of check, this bishop, it needs to just take the queen right now. Oh my gosh. Okay. Instead, the bishop just took the rook instead. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Let's see. Wait, you gotta move quickly. You're gonna lose on time. Okay, so black won on time. Okay, you guys stick around after the tournament. I am gonna go ahead and analyze your chess games, okay? This is the last round, and David is in first place with 2 out of 2, and David is playing against Faye Daly. Okay, so that's interesting. Let's see what's going on. Oh wait, that's interesting. I want to see the other games. Okay, and some 2013 is playing against Coffee 22, and as I told you before, Coffee 22 is one of my students. Okay, and this looks pretty standard. I would, if I was white, I would probably just castle. Okay, pawn goes there. I guess the pawn takes. What happens to the knight takes the pawn? Ooh, okay. So perhaps the pawn can just take it. Yeah, that seems kind of interesting. I know, but the rook can't the rook. Okay, that's taking the pawn. This is safe because if bishop takes, then the queen could just take it back. But again, coffee 22, I would castle. Okay, so white is being aggressive. We gotta move for a bishop right now. But again, I think like a couple moves ago, I would probably castle right now because you gotta just get your king on the side of the board right now. Okay, let's move on. And let's see what's going on with this game. This is against Alamek. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name. And this is against Hodency. What is going on right now? Okay. Pawn goes here. It's attacking this bishop. Notice this bishop is attacking the knight. Okay. If the pawn goes here, then I might be tempted to sack it, maybe, but okay, bishop goes there. Okay, so the knight just took the pawn. This knight's it's a strong area. It's clear right now. Okay, so bishop takes pawn. I'm not a big fan of this move because usually, like, if you take a pawn for a bishop, it's not safe. It's not a good trade because the bishop is worth 3 points and the pawn is worth 1. And white is trading queens, but this is okay. So notice the knight and the bishop are attacking this pawn, but this bishop can simply just go to e6 to defend the pawn right now. And that's what he does. And okay, so pawn takes, and then okay, so knight goes there. It's attacking this pawn. We can simply just move the king over to h7 to protect the pawn right now. That's what I would do. Black is in a winning position right now. I guess the king can just go here and attack the knight. So I think that white can hold on, but black has an advantage because notice that black has 2 knights and white only has 1 knight. Okay, let's move on to another game. Let's take a look on how David and Faye Daly are doing right now. Okay. Okay, so the bishop goes there. Okay, the bishop can just take the rook right now. Okay, and then rook goes there. Okay, that's good. And it looks like Black is up the exchange right now, or maybe I know we have to see. Let's see. This knight is strong. So this is interesting. One thing I noticed, this bishop, it is attacking this pawn. Notice it's on the same diagonal as this rook. So you know if the knight takes this pawn, and if the pawn takes it, then this bishop can just take this rook. So I do like this move. White is threatening to take the pawn on b5. Is David going to see that? If I was David, I would probably just move my rook right now. This just maybe move the rook over to d8. So that means that the c6 pawn, it's not pinned anymore. So is David going to do that? I don't know, we shall see, but let's move on to another game. Okay, this is oh wow, okay. So Coffee 22 has a queen and a rook, and some 2013 has a bishop and rook. So that means that Coffee 22 is up has a stronger army. So if I was white, okay, because there's attacking this bishop. Okay, I would also probably move my rook over to e7. Yeah, let's move the rook over to e7, because then the rook would be very strong. Notice that the rook, it will be attacking the pawn and this bishop. This is strong. This rook is going to be very, very strong. Bishop goes there. I think there's a couple ways that we can win. The queen can go to g3, and that threatens checkmate. We can also take this pawn on c7. There's many ways to win in this position. Okay, so there we go. It's threatening checkmate and also attacking this pawn. I think the best move is to move the pawn up to g5, because if the rook goes here, the rook can just take the bishop. If bishop takes, then sorry, bishop goes to f7. Yes, okay, that was a good move, but I would probably be aggressive and move the pawn to h4, or the queen can also just go to c7 right now, and white would have total domination. Okay, but white goes there. Okay, interesting. Let's go ahead and take a look at another game. Okay, this is against Elra Mech and Hoden. What is going on right now? Okay, so black is up a knight, but white has an extra pawn. That's interesting. Rook goes there. It's checking the king. Okay, and can white fight for a draw in this position? Because I noticed that Holden has about 2 minutes left, but notice that black, he has less than 20 seconds right now. So if I was Holden, I would fight for a draw right now. Okay, let's just simply move the rook back to h8. Yes, okay. Yeah, maybe the rook can go here. I think it would be very difficult to win in this position. But I don't know, we have to see. I would probably, okay, rook goes there. Okay, white still has to be careful. The rook is now pinning the pawn to the king, and that means the king can simply just go there. Okay. I don't know, we have to see. You guys, yeah, welcome to my live stream. Feel free to just write something in the chat box if you want to, if you have any comments. Or if you want to say hi, yeah, feel free to say hi to me. Okay. And it looks like Black really needs to hurry up, because he has about 3 seconds on the clock right now. Okay. Okay, so king goes there. We need to hurry up. We gotta just go ahead and make a move. Okay, and the tournament is over. Okay, so let's go ahead and see the tournament results, everyone. And this should be interesting. Let me go ahead and I always have like, how do I get to the tournament? I mean, I'm gonna get to the tournament homepage right now. You guys, please keep watching. I am gonna go ahead and analyze some of the games right now. So please, yes, do watch. I don't know how to like get to the actual game, but I want to get to the tournament homepage right now. How do I do that? I have like this problem like every single week. Wait, do I share it? Wait. Okay, never mind. This is how I'm gonna do it. Let's go here. Um, Wait, let's just go analyze. No. I just wanted to see. No, I just want to try to get to the tournament homepage. Okay, wait, hold on. Okay, here we go. Okay, you guys. The tournament is over, and I'm gonna say congratulations to David Pacheco. He got first place. I'm also gonna say congratulations to Coffee 22, who got second place, and I'm also gonna say congratulations to Faye Daly, and this person also got second place too. So Coffee 22 and Faye Daly, both of them tied for second place. So you guys, thank you. Um, Congratulations. This was a really nice tournament. David says, "Hi, Lauren. I ended up experiencing connection issues on my end in the last round of this tournament and ended up losing on time. Darn, that was unintentional for that to happen." Okay. Yeah, sorry to hear that. Internet connection issues that happens. I think to many of us, and I know like with me, I know like my internet sometimes that it's not perfect. So right now I'm gonna go ahead and analyze chess games right now, and I'm thinking that maybe we can go ahead and analyze this game. So let's go ahead and do this, and let's see what happens. Okay, yeah, this was an interesting game. There's a lot of pieces on the board. So let's go ahead and do analysis. Okay, so the game went e4, e5, knight to f3, knight to c6, knight to c3, knight to f6. This is the four knights opening. This is a good opening, so that's great. Bishop goes there, pawn goes there, bishop goes back. I think this is perfectly fine right now. Pawn goes here. Okay, and this is a good move because it opens up lines for this bishop. So this looks good. Castles. Bishop goes here. Notice that when the bishop goes to g5, it pins the knight to the queen. Pay attention to what pieces are on the same diagonal as the knight and the queen. That's good. Let's see what happens. So black decides to move the pawn to h6, is attacking the bishop, and then white decides to move the bishop back. Okay, that's fine. Queen goes to e7. I'm not a big fan of this move. Okay, so white decides to castle. Okay, the reason why I do not like queen to e7, and the reason why is because the knight can go to d5. I'm sorry, yeah, d5, and look at this knight right now. It's attacking this pawn, it's attacking the queen, and it's also attacking this knight. And then the other thing about this move is this knight is still pinned. Remember what I just told you? This bishop is pinning the knight to the queen. So if the knight does take the knight, well, guess what? Goodbye, queen. So in this position, castling, I mean, yes, it's a good move, but again, let's move knight here. to attack the pin piece. But let's go back to what actually happened. Okay, white castles, pawn goes there, and then the bishop goes here. Okay. Notice the bishop is pinning the pawn to the king. Pawn goes there. Okay, and then Anja Weiss. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Okay, so this person found the right move. Pawn knight to d5. It is again pinning the knight and attacking this queen. Also, this pawn too, and then the bishop goes here. Okay, that's a big mistake. Because the knight is attacking the queen. So in this position, what would I do? I would probably maybe move the queen back here. That's what I would probably do. But let's go back to what actually happened. Bishop goes there, and then, okay. Knight takes queen. Knight takes, and then pawn goes here. And then in this position, what I would do is that's ruin Black's pawn structure. So I would probably take the knight, pawn takes, and then what I would probably do is I'm thinking, perhaps the knight can go to h4, and then yeah, maybe the queen can go to h5. That's what I'm thinking of. But if you have a stronger army, then you want to trade down. But let's see what happens. Okay. Okay, so the bishop goes there, knight goes there. Okay, that's interesting. Rook goes here. Knight goes there. Okay, and then again, I would just ruin Black's pawn structure by just taking the knight right now. Because notice that these three pawns, they protect the king. But once this bishop takes, the knight, pawn takes, and notice this king is open. So that's what I would do if I was white. Let's just take the knight. But instead, the knight goes to g4. I still think that this is an okay move. It is attacking the knight. Let's see what happens. Oh, the knight goes back. Okay, interesting. Let's see what happens. Okay, so the queen goes there, and it looks like the bishop is threatening to go to f7, and then that would be a bishop fork. Let's see what happens. Knight goes there. Okay, and then pawn goes to g3. I know this is blitz, so there's not a lot of time, but if you do play a story time control, then you want to ask simple questions before every move. And one question that you want to ask is, can I safely capture a piece? In this position, what I would do is I would definitely have just taken the pawn on f7. I would probably take it with the bishop. The bishop is attacking the king and the rook at the same time. The king can go here. We can take the rook if we wanted to. Right. Okay. But let's go back to what actually happened. Pawn goes to g3. Okay. Okay, let's see what happens. Bishop goes there. Okay, so it is defending the f7 pawn. Let's see what it does. The knight goes here. Okay, I'm trying to figure things out. Why did the knight go here? I'm not too sure, but that's okay. Again, if I was white, I would probably just get aggressive right now. I could probably maybe just take the knight or something. But let's go back. Okay, knight goes there, and then the bishop takes. Yeah. Okay. Rook goes there. Okay, that's interesting. Wait, hold on. So there's something kind of in between move. The bishop is attacking the rook, and white decided to go rook to fe1. It is a good move, but I would probably do something different right now. Notice again the queen and bishop are attacking the pawn on f7. White can just safely just take it. I would just go bishop takes pawn, and the bishop's checking the king. The king goes here, and then what we could do now is we can simply just like move the rook here, or I also think like we can also take this rook with the bishop. So that's what I would do. But let's go ahead and go back to what actually happened. Pawn goes to here, so maybe white wants to move the pawn to g5 and attack. Okay, bishop takes, and then pawn takes. Okay, that's looking good. Let's see what happens. Pawn goes there. Okay, pawn goes here, and then I'm trying to figure out what the purpose of this move. Is it safe to go pawn to g5? It doesn't look right to me because there's two pawns here and they can simply just take the pawn. Notice that white only has one defender right now. So I think in this position, what would I probably do? So I noticed the knight on h2 is kind of out of place right now. I would, let's see. So David says, I believe that I played one of your students and I see that she could work on asking herself, is my piece defended? Is a higher value piece being attacked by a lower value piece, etc. Yeah, yep, I think that's good advice, David. Thank you. Okay, so I came up with a plan right now. Okay, I am not a big fan of pawn to g5. I noticed this knight is out of place right now, and because of that, I want to move this knight to a better square. So I was thinking knight goes to f1, the knight can go to e3, and then the knight can go to f5. I think that that would be a great plan for this knight. Okay, but let's move on. Pawn to g5, pawn takes. Okay, so the bishop goes there. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, so knight goes there, and then the knight is controlling f4, and then h4. Let's see what happens. Knight goes there. Okay, and then okay, so king goes there. Queen goes there. Okay, that's interesting. I also noticed that white has less than 20 seconds right now. And it's very difficult to play in the fast time control, especially when you don't have a lot of time right now. Let's see. Rook goes there, we're gonna move the queen back. Okay, that was good. Bishop goes there. King goes there. Perhaps the pawn can also go to c3 and attack the bishop. But at this point in the game, if I had less than 15 seconds, my main concern is to like not lose on time. That's important. King goes there, bishop takes, it goes there. Okay. And let's see what happens. Okay, so the rook goes there. Okay, that's interesting. Ooh. Okay, bishop goes there. Okay. And then right now, yeah, this is getting a little bit crazy right now. Rook takes pawn, but this doesn't look safe. Okay, but then white lost on time. Okay, if they had more time, we gotta kind of have to come up with a plan. What would I do right now is perhaps like the knight can go to e3 and then maybe move the knight to f5. That might be kind of interesting. I think again, if they had more time, I would have definitely have gone pawn to c3, and then that would have to move the bishop back. And then let's move the king over to g2. And then I don't know what black might do. Okay, maybe here. I would probably move the knight over here. And then I would definitely want to try to get the knight over to f5. So that's what I would do if I was white. So I hope you found this analysis to be helpful. Again, if you guys have any questions or comments, feel free to just write it in the YouTube chat box so I can read that. Okay, let's go ahead and analyze another chess game. I think that would be good. It was fun. I hope everybody had fun. Okay, let's move on. I want to analyze maybe Hoden's game. I think that would be good. We can take a look at this one. I think that would be good. Okay, what just happened right now? Oh yeah, this is an interesting game. I'm gonna go ahead and just click on analysis. And let's see what happened right now. Okay. E4, C5, knight to F3. This is called the Caesarean defense. This is a very common opening. And I remember that I used to play the Caesarean defense, but that was, I don't know, I think I played it for like a year or two. But that was a long time ago. Knight to C6, knight goes to C3, pawn to G6, bishop goes here. This looks pretty standard to me. Okay, so pawn. Okay, so when the pawn goes to e5, there's a good thing about this move and there's a bad thing about this move. First of all, the d5 square, it becomes weak. Hoden should try to get a knight or a bishop or one of the pieces onto the d5 square, and notice that none of David's pawns can attack the d5 square. So the d5 square is weak. Okay, bishop goes there. Okay, pawn goes there. Okay, and then bishop goes there. Let's see what happens. And then let's see what happens. Knight goes there. Oh, wait. Hold on. Okay, yeah. So knight to d5, this is a mistake. Okay, David says, have you heard of a mysterious chess player who goes by the name Ray Enigma? He travels around playing chess with many people and wears a semantic suit resembling a chessboard. He even speaks Spanish. No, I've never heard of him before. I want to see. I'm very curious about this person. Let me go to Google, and I'm gonna just type his name. His name is Ray Enigma. Let's see something. Oh, okay. Yeah, he does go around. That's good to know. I think I'm gonna watch some of these videos so we can learn more about Ray Enigma. That's very, very interesting. Okay, but let's go back. Okay. Okay, so moving the knight to d5, this is a mistake, and the reason why this is a mistake is because this knight is not protecting the bishop on b5 anymore. Right now, this knight, it is protecting the bishop. So, if the knight does take the bishop, then the knight can just protect it. But moving the knight here, big mistake. Oh wow, this is crazy. So David, it could have just taken the bishop right now. Yeah. But okay, let's move on. So you know what? Instead of moving the knight to d5, if I was white, what would I do? I would probably just castle right now. Or I can simply just move the bishop back here. So that's yeah, I would actually prefer bishop here. This looks good because it is controlling the f7 square. So that's what I would do. But let's go back to what actually happened. Okay, so knight goes there, pawn goes there, bishop goes there. Okay, and then David goes there, bishop goes there. Okay, that makes sense. You don't want your bishop to be captured by a pawn. Okay, knight goes there. Knight takes. Okay. And then the knight goes to d2. In this position, I would probably move the bishop to d5 because this bishop is on a really good diagonal. It's attacking the rook on a8, and also it is controlling the f7 square which is next to this king right now. Notice that black cannot castle thanks to this bishop. So that's what I would do, but instead holding the knight here. I hope you find this analysis to be helpful. Okay, pawn goes there. Okay, now the bishop goes there. Okay, let's see what happens. Rook goes there. Okay, that makes sense. Knight goes there. Okay. I also think that maybe we could just take the bishop, queen takes, and then like can just castle right now. This seems reasonable, but let's go back to what actually happened. Knight takes. Okay, pawn takes. I also think that maybe the bishop can also take the knight too. But yeah, and then yeah, this is like a kind of isolated pawn right now because queen goes here. Okay, I noticed that the queen and bishop they're on the wrong diagonal, so it looks like maybe the bishop wants to go to h6. That seems reasonable. Okay, let's see what happens. Bishop takes. Okay. It was a good thing that the bishop doesn't take. If bishop takes, then the queen can take it. And then this I think this would be good for white because this queen is closer to this queen right now. But let's go back to what actually happened. Oh, that's actually what happened. Okay. A5. Okay, bishop takes, queen takes. And right now, the computer says that this position is pretty equal. David has a slight advantage, but I think for the most part, this is an equal position. So this is very interesting. Queen goes here. Notice that white is threatening to take this pawn. And that's what you want to do when you're playing chess is you want to move and make a threat or try to make two threats at the same time. That's what you want to do. So I do like this move. White's threatening to take the pawn on a5. Let's see what happens. Okay, pawn goes to b4, but I also noticed the pawn on a4. This is weak. Let's see what happens. Okay, pawn goes to c3. Okay, that's interesting. Let's see what happens. Wait. Okay, whoa, what is going on right now? Okay, I'm not too sure about this move. This move doesn't look right to me. I noticed this. Okay, notice this queen is attacking this pawn. If I was white, what would I do? I would probably just move the pawn to c4, and notice that now this pawn's protecting this pawn. This pawn's protecting this pawn. It's a really nice pawn chain. So that's what I would do. This move, I'm not, yeah, I'm not a big fan of this move because look at this. Right now, Black has a slight advantage right now, but notice that once Hoden moves the pawn to d4, notice that now the bar goes to 2.1 points for David. Okay, so queen takes, and I did talk about this move The problem with this move is, notice this queen, this pawn, this queen, also this pawn, they're all on the same line. So that means, notice this queen is not protected. This pawn is pinned. It would be a very bad idea if the pawn takes the pawn on c5 or the pawn on e5. If that ever happens, then that queen can just take white's queen, and that's going to be a complete disaster for white. So that's why in this position, let's move the pawn to c4. That's what I would do. But let's go back to what actually happened. Okay. Queen goes there. Pawn takes, pawn takes, pawn takes. Okay. Okay, so queen goes there. This is interesting. And oh, queen takes. Okay. Oh wow, so this pawn was trying to get a queen. That's what I'm thinking. And then white is offering a queen trade. Do we want a queen trade in this position? I don't know about that. What would I do in this position? Okay, white is in a difficult position. This, I don't know. I would probably maybe move the rook over to d1, maybe. The thing about this move is queen takes, queen, okay, pawn takes, and then notice that, look at white's pawn structure. White has double isolated pawns, like two pairs. This these pawns over here, and then also these pawns over here, and then isolated pawn right over here right now. David's pawn structure is actually pretty good, but these are double isolated pawns. But yeah, I don't like this move. Maybe white again maybe move the rook over here. White is in a difficult position, but let's go ahead and move on. Okay, rook goes here, and then the rook is on the second rank. Let's see what happens. Okay. Rook takes. Okay, pawn takes. So rook takes. Okay, king goes there, and then rook goes. Okay, and then now it means that David is up. Some pawns. These pawns are isolated. Let's see what happens. Rook checks. King goes there. Rook goes there, and then let's see what happens. Rook goes there. Hoden is still fighting, so I like that. Even if you're in a losing position, never resign. That's very, very important. Pawn goes there. Okay, rook goes there. And then, okay. In this position, the rook goes here. That's interesting. Maybe the rook can take this pawn, maybe? I don't know. If the rook takes this pawn, then this rook can just take that pawn. Rook endgames are kind of tricky. But let's go back to what actually happened. Okay, rook goes there. Okay, and then the king gets on a check. And then, okay, so Hoden has about 30 seconds right now. This rook is kind of out of place right now. Let's see what happens. Rook goes there. Okay, but what do we do? Pawn goes to f4. Okay, white is in a losing position, but perhaps white can try to win a pawn here by taking this pawn. If pawn takes, then the rook can just take this rook. So that's something that white can do. But white's still in a losing position right now. So maybe, yeah, I don't know about taking that pawn, but okay. Pawn goes there. Yeah, it's just we can't stop this pawn from promoting right now. So I mean, maybe perhaps this rook should just go to a7 because if the pawn goes to a2, then the rook can just take the pawn. So that's what I would probably do. Or actually, yeah, I think the rook should I think should have gone to a7. But okay, let's move on. See what actually happened. Yeah, and then this is completely losing for right now. Um, so if I was white, again I would play for stalemate. In this position right now. Okay, perhaps like we can move the pawn up, um, to h4, or maybe another idea is for this pawn to go to f5. Um, hopefully that's what I would do. But let's go back to what actually happened. This is a difficult position. Yeah, rook takes, and then I think Hoden lost on time. So I actually thought that Hoden played a very good game against David because just given the rating differences, Hoden's rated 648 and David is rated 1583. And if we take a look right now, um, it was pretty much equal, but White messed up. And the next time, let's just move the pawn to c4. Okay. I hope you found this analysis to be helpful. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and analyze another chess game. And let's go ahead and do that. Let's see what we can do. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Just so that you guys know, I do host this chess tournament every single Monday. So if you had, I hope you had a fun time watching. You can, hopefully you can play in next week's tournament. Okay, I'm gonna analyze the game. Let's see, against maybe a Coffee 22 game. Let's see something. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and analyze this game. This is against Coffee 22 and some 2013. And let's see what happens. Okay. This is this is a checkmate. Okay, that's interesting. Okay. Coffee 22 is one of my students. So let's take it like e4, e5, knight to c3. That's fine. Knight to f6, knight goes to f3, knight goes to c6, bishop goes there. This seems to be very standard right now. Pawn goes to d4. I would also, I think right now I would probably castle right now, or maybe move the bishop to g5. That's what I would probably do. Guys, welcome to my live stream. If you want to write something in the chat box, if you want to say hi, feel free to say hi. Okay, pawn goes to d4. Let's see what happens. Pawn takes, and then the pawn goes to d5. It is attacking the pawn and the bishop. So pawn takes, knight takes, and then bishop goes to g5. In this position, what I would probably do is I would probably castle right now. And the reason why is because some 2013 has castled and White has not castled right now. And the rook could easily just go to e8 and just check the king. I would just castle right now so the king is safe. This, I think we're being a little bit, I mean, I think this is okay, but we're being a little bit aggressive. In this position, I would probably go rook to e8, and then that checks the king. You know, if the bishop goes back, then the knight can just take the bishop right now. But in this position, if the bishop can go back to e2, but now this bishop is pinned. So that's why I would prefer if white castle right now. But let's go back to what actually happened. Okay. Pawn goes there. Again, in this position, I would probably go look over here and just check this king. Okay, let's go back. It goes there. It goes there. Okay, so white castles. Knight takes. Pawn takes. Okay. This seems okay. That's good. This rook right now is attacking this pawn. So I liked how the queen went to d3. It's protecting the pawn. That makes sense. Okay, knight goes here. Rook goes here. Okay. I like. Yeah, I think this is a. I think this is a. Wait. Hold on for a second. This queen has too many jobs, so this is called an overworked piece. I notice that this queen is protecting the bishop and also this pawn at the same time. This rook is attacking this pawn. Is it safe for this rook to take this pawn? No, because of this queen. But rook goes there. Yes, the knight takes, queen takes, but now this queen is not protecting the pawn on e3. Rook takes, and so that means that this queen is overloaded. It has too many jobs. Okay, so maybe the bishop should just go back to b3. That's what I would probably do. But let's go. Let's go ahead and go back to what actually happened. Okay, so rook goes there. Rook takes. Rook takes. This rook has control of the e file. That's interesting. And let's see what happens now. Okay, white decides to go here. Okay, notice that once this pawn moves up, notice that the white squares they're weak. Okay, so knight goes to h4. Bishop goes there. Let's see what happens. Okay, so white attacks. Okay, king goes there. Oh, okay. And this is I do like this move. Let's just talk about this move. Notice the queen, the knight, and king, they're all on the same diagonal. So I'm thinking that the knight could perhaps go maybe knight to e7. Yeah, or maybe does this double check? Does that work too? I don't know. But let's see what happened. Oh wait. Oh gosh. Wait. Okay, so Black made a mistake. Moving the queen to f8, that's not safe because the knight can just take it. Let's see what happens. Yeah, and then now this is double check. Let's go back. What should Black do instead of moving the queen to f8? In this position, it's just super dangerous for this queen, this knight, and king to be on the same diagonal. So if I was Black, I would probably just move the king to g8 because now white does not have any discoveries right now. So that's what I would probably do. Let's go ahead and just continue to see what happened in the actual game. So okay, so coffee 22 took the queen. King goes there, and then the queen goes here. This move makes sense, right? Wait, actually, wait. Hold on for a second. This rook can safely just take this knight. This king can also just take it too. This move, I'm not a big fan of because the rook can just simply just take the knight right now. So in this position, what would I do if I was white? I would probably just move the knight back to g6. See, the knight is completely safe right now. Yeah, if you guys are new to my live stream, welcome. I have this tournament every Monday. So if you want to play next Monday, yeah, that would be great. And the coolest thing about this chess tournament is I get to analyze chess games after the tournament is over. And I hope that you will find my analysis to be helpful. Okay, let's go back to what actually happened. Um, so the rook takes the knight. Okay. Rook goes there. Let's see what happens. Bishop goes there. Okay, rook goes here. It's attacking the bishop. Also, this pawn. I like this move. So the bishop decides to go back. And then the queen goes to g3. And let's see what's going on. White is threatening checkmate. And this is a strong move. Let's see what happens. Pawn goes. Okay. Pawn goes to g5. And then notice, this pawn is pinned. So that's why I think that's why White decided to move the pawn 2 spaces. Bishop goes there. Okay. Queen goes there. Rook goes there. Okay. And then okay, so that's fine. The pawn can also just take the pawn on g5. If you notice right now, this rook is not going anywhere because since the rook goes here, the rook is pinned right now. The queen is pinning the rook to the king. So in this position, I would probably just take this pawn on g5 right now. So let's go back. But this is fine. Take the pawn. Let's see what happens now. King goes there. Queen takes pawn. This is fine. I would also probably just take this pawn right now, but there's like many ways to win. But let's see what happens. Okay, pawn goes there. Yeah, I think this is okay. Pawn goes there. Bishop takes. Again, I would probably just take this pawn right now. But okay. But this is a nice checkmate. So White checkmates back with a pawn. That's a nice checkmate. Have you guys ever checkmated with a pawn before? Let me know. I don't think it happens that often. I believe like the piece that delivers the most checkmates, I believe that's with the queen because the queen is the most powerful piece. If you checkmate with the pawn, I think that's really awesome to y'all. Okay, there is another game that I want to go over. So let's go ahead and let's go back here. Okay, wait. Come on. Let's go back. Hope that everyone is having a great day. Okay, here we go. Okay, I want to go over a game that was played by Faye David because I don't think I went over one of his games yet. So let's go ahead and do that. Let me see. What happened this game? Okay. Maybe we can go over this game. Wait, no. Okay, yeah, maybe we could go over this game. Wait, no, I'm trying to look up my mind right now. Yeah, let's go over this game. Okay, let's go to analysis. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and flip the board because I want to see it from Faye Davies' point of view. Pawn to e4, c6, pawn to d4, d5. This is the carry pawn on defense. This is a common opening 2. Pawn goes to e5. Taking the pawn is also common 2. But pawn goes there. Okay, bishop goes there. Knight goes there. Pawn goes here. Okay, this seems pretty standard. Like, oh yeah, I remember watching this. So bishop takes, and then Pretty Davy um took the bishop with the pawn, and I'm not a big fan of this move, and the reason why is because the knight should just really take it. Um, First of all, this knight's in a really good place right now, and then now this bishop can move. But since the pawn took it, this knight looks kind of out of place right now. But in this bishop can't even move. Okay, knight goes there, knight goes there, queen goes there. Okay, bishop goes there. Okay, and then again, moving the bishop to f4. This is not a safe place for the bishop. The knight should have just taken the bishop. Because this bishop is not protected. When you're playing chess, it's important to ask, if I move here, is it safe? So moving the bishop to f4, that's not safe. So what should I do instead? Perhaps the bishop can just go to d2 maybe, but let's go back. Okay. And then again, the knight, yeah, again, the knight should have just taken the bishop right now, but let's go back. Black decides to castle. Like, okay, so the rook goes there, knight goes there. And I remember watching this game. For the longest time, the knight could have just taken this bishop. So that's why it's important, like, before you make a move, you want to ask, if like, what am I attacking? Can I safely capture any pieces? I know if it's blitz, sometimes it's very difficult to do that, but if you're playing like a daily chess game or a game with a long time control, you need to ask questions before you make a move. Because if you do that, you get new information, and with that new information, that will help you win more chess games. So again, the best move is let's just take this bishop. Okay. Knight goes there, it's attacking the queen, and then the queen goes there. Okay, not bad. And then the rook goes there. But again, let's just take the bishop. No, the rook goes there. Okay. Pawn goes there, it's attacking the knight right over here. Let's see what happens. Knight goes there. Okay. Rook goes there. Again, neither opponent knows about this bishop. If I was white, what would I do? I would probably just like move the rook over to e2, so this queen is protecting this bishop. Okay, if knight takes, then queen can just take it back, and then this would be good. Okay, but nobody, like, it's a free bishop. Just take it. Okay, bishop goes there. Knight goes there. For the longest time, the bishop is not taken. Knight goes there. Rook goes there. Wow, this is going on for a very long time. This bishop has not captured right now. Or move this rook here so the queen could just protect the bishop right now. But okay, hey, now the knight's protecting the bishop. Okay, okay, that's a good improvement. Ooh. Okay, that's interesting. Knight is attacking the queen. Let's see what happens. Okay. Bishop goes here. Okay, you know what I would do in this position? I would probably move my rook over here. And then moving the pawn to e6, this looks like a very good move to me. If it was white to move. If knight takes bishop, then queen can just take it back. But instead, wait. What happens? The game continues. For the longest time, The move that white should do is let's move the pawn here to f4. That's what I would do because this is a pawn fork. The pawn is attacking the bishop and the rook. The knight is protecting the pawn. So that means if the bishop takes, then the knight can just take it back. So that's what I would do if I was back. Okay, but again, for the longest time, they were just moving knights and queens. Like in I would just go pawn to f4 right now. Let's go back. Okay, queen takes. It goes there. Then again, it's just let's go pawn to f4. We gotta just do a pawn fork. Don't underestimate pawns, even though pawns are worth 1 point. No, they still have value. Pawns are still very important. They can do damage too, and this is a perfect example. Pawn goes here, is attacking the bishop. Okay, but let's go back to what actually happened. Green goes there. Okay. Okay. Rook goes there, is attacking the queen, and then the queen goes there. Okay. And then now white offers a queen trade. Do we want a queen trade right now? Okay, bishop goes here. And then it looks like white lost on time. Okay. Well, I thought it was an interesting game. I hope that you find my analysis to be helpful. Okay, let's see what is going on. It is 8:21 p.m. So just to let you guys know, I have this chess tournament every Monday at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and I hope if you haven't played in a chess tournament, I do invite you to just play in it. It's just all skill levels. It's just for fun, and if you do play in a chess tournament, I hope that you have a fun time. I have a fun time analyzing chess games, and again, I hope that people just find value in my game analysis. And that's good because I hope that you will learn from my analysis. I think that's very, very important. If you don't know who I am, my name is Lauren. I am a chess teacher in the San Francisco Bay Area, and I've been teaching chess for the last 10 years. I do have a chess website, and my chess website is chessbylauren.com, and you can learn more about my chess background. I do offer chess lessons. I offer them on Zoom. But if you live in the San Francisco Bay Area, I also offer chess lessons in person. And the other thing that I offer, I don't know if you guys know about this, but I did create 500 chess puzzles for the beginner. And this is like one of the puzzles that I created. There's like different categories with unprotected piece, door and pin, checkmate, stalemate, fork, and random. These puzzles are fun. Yep. And yeah, definitely. Let me see. Yeah, and I'm also I'm happy to be a women chess teacher. I don't know if you guys know about this, but chess is a male-dominated game, so because of that, it's like I'm trying my best to inspire more women and girls to play chess. So one of the books that I've written is called Queen for a Day, and with this book, you get to play an entire chess game with Sophia, and this is Sophia. This book has been endorsed by a couple of chess masters, which is very exciting. This book is very instructional, so I do invite you to just check it out. The first book that I wrote is 50 Poison Pieces. I did create all the puzzles in this book. you have to figure out like taking a unprotected piece is a mistake. And then there's like different themes in here. There's like skewer and pen, checkmate and stuff. So I think the most important thing is like when you play a chess game, it's very, very important to ask questions. And I know it's very hard to do that if you're playing a blitz game. But so if you have like plenty of time before you make a move, ask basic questions such as um, if I move here, is it safe? What am I attacking? Can I safely capture a piece? What is my opponent attacking? Can my opponent safely capture any pieces? That's very, very important. Um, and you gotta just do that before every move. So, um, so I hope that everyone is having a great time. And just to let you know, I am planning to live stream more often because it's the summertime. So I think that's very, very exciting. And I'm going to just let you know that my next live stream is going to be on Wednesday, 3:30 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. And just that you know, Tuesdays are my day off, so I don't work on Tuesdays. Um, on Thursday, the live stream is going to be from 2 to 3 p.m. And then on Friday, the live stream is going to be from 4:30 to 5:30 p.m. I do not live stream on Saturday, but on Sundays, I live stream from 1 to 2 p.m. And again, if you're a beginner, ideally rated 1000, feel free to just share a game with me. I would be happy to just analyze the chess game for you. So, you guys, I want to say goodbye. It was fun. I hope you guys had a fun time too, and hopefully you can check out my next live stream. And then also again, I do have, I mean, you are on my YouTube channel, so that's great. And just to let you know, I do have um um I have a video. Yeah, there's a video that comes out every Wednesday. So just check out my videos too, and the videos are instructive. So, okay, you guys, thank you. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, feel free to do that too. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope that everyone had a fun time, and I will see you guys later. Okay, take care. Bye, David. See you later. Thank you.